Got a question here by Kings Down Under. Can you share a bit about negotiating strategies when buying property? That's a great question. Here are 5 tips you can use towards your real estate agent and the vendor who's selling you the property. And if you're a real estate agent, please scroll away because I do not want you to know these ninja hacks. Ninja attack number 1, never tell your real estate agent how much you're being pre-approved for. Never ever tell them your pre-approval limit. Remember guys, if you're a buyer, real estate agents are not your friends. For example, if your mortgage broker or your banker got your pre-approved for 1.1 million, tell them you only got pre-approved for 900k. Reason being, the real estate agent's best interest is to sell the house for the seller at the highest price. If you straight off the bat tell them that you have a $1.1 million pre-approval at max amount, if the seller's reserve price is 950k, the real estate agent will push it to your max amount, and therefore you have no room to move. This leads to ninja hack number 2. Following hack number 1, if you set the bar lower than what you're actually being pre-approved for example, you said, oh, it's around 900k, the real estate agent will naturally say to you, can you get approved for a higher amount? And this is where hack number 2 comes in. This is where you say script by script, let me speak to my mortgage broker to see whether he can squeeze it just a little bit more. When you say something like that, the real estate agent now thinks he's got you at the ropes. You're really pushed against the ropes and you got really no room to move. Now wait a couple of days and then go back to the real estate agent and go, look, my broker managed to push another 50k, so I could only do 950k. At this moment, if the real estate agent is desperate to sell this property, they'll say, deal. You worked hard, I'll meet you at that point. Hack number 3, if you're a first home buyer, don't tell them you're a bloody first home buyer. If you're a noob to the property market, don't tell them you're a bloody noob. It's like me opening the door and seeing a Mormon and telling them, I've actually got 3 spare hours to listen to you. This leads to hack number 4. Even though you're interested in that property, tell them you're not really interested. Always say this word for word. Actually, this property is actually among the 3 or 4 properties that I've been looking at. And I could buy either one at the moment. Just don't sound desperate, guys. I mean, I know you're a first home buyer noob and you're like excited about this property. But hey, real estate agents know and they can smell that. And tip number 5, never use a mortgage broker that's recommended by the agent. This goes back to tip number 1. When you get a pre-approval, keep that card to yourself. Never disclose what your pre-approval max amount is. If old mate real estate agent suggests his or her broker, I can bet you bottom dollar behind the scenes they'll be talking about how to close the deal on you. That's why when a lot of you guys ask me, do you recommend a buyer's agent or real estate agent? I said, no, I don't do that because that's a conflict of interest. And here's a bonus tip for you first home buyers. When you're speaking to a real estate agent that's listing the property that you're interested in, look up the local real estate agent that is a competitor to this real estate agent and drop the person's name. Based on real estate agent's competitive nature, they'll probably drop 50 grand on you. Good luck!